Good morning. It sounds like Wild Kingdom out here. I heard like something growl. I heard like if you listen. You just hear nature, like birds chirping, birds singing. It's just, it's just nature. It's like being in the jungle. Can you hear it? I can hear it. I hear crickets. Good morning, Chiquita. I hear crickets. I hear birds chirping. I think I heard a dog growl like grrr or something like that. It almost scared me. So I came a little bit closer back to my garage because I thought I liked nature. So I went to that park. And I'm like, what in the world is going on here? Good morning, Arnetta. Good morning, Deandra. Good morning. I am getting ready. They're supposed to come pick me up like at 6:35 or 6:55, which means you have to be ready 15 minutes in ahead. Good morning, Beverly. So I am going to a plant sale so that I can buy some plants. And then the plant sale is going to be in front of the library. So when I'm there, I'm going to do my walk while I'm there. And I'm going to take this box, even though I have a plastic. And someone said that it starts at 8. What you said, Donna? What? What? See, that's why I need to be Pentecostal so I can have a tambourine and tambourine that thing, okay? I'm Church of Christ. We don't be tambourining, but we need to, we're going to learn how to tambourine up in here. You hear me? Girl. Because you know it's something didn't wake up this morning. And my knees were killing me last night, but they feel all right. They kind of a little bit hurt, but not just. It's just like a little bit regular hurt. It don't hurt like, oh, my knees hurt. So I'm so grateful. And I actually, when I got off my live last night, I talked to my friend and I was like, okay, I gotta go to sleep because I gotta get up in the morning. And I actually went to sleep, and I actually slept all night until I woke up. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop right now praising the Lord. I already said thank you, Lord Jesus. When I see all of that, then it just makes me want to scream. And I need my tambourine. I'm telling you. And you know what? When you were kids, oh my goodness, we used to laugh at the adults acting a fool. We did. We used to, but honey, when you live long enough, you just gotta act a fool. Now y'all know when I get married, I can't be doing that. I have to be. Like I said, what happened to Miss Deborah? She don't get the tambourine shaking. No, because my husband might not like that. Unless he do. If he do like it, then we gonna do it. But you know, maybe because that be suspect too. When men act too feminine, oh, that drive me crazy. But that's because I just didn't grow up with all of that. But that's girl, girl. I'm saying because as much as I weigh, which is, I mean, in and of itself, if you listen to the world, I had my heart test. It's a normal, 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 normal. There are no blood clots. I weigh over 400 pounds, okay? I should have all of the above. But what? God, okay? That's why I tell y'all, listen to them doctors. But I'm telling y'all, God gave us a brain. We're gonna listen to them. We're gonna check out what they're talking about. Just like that salesman that came here Monday with that bull, with a vehicle that I couldn't get in with my wheelchair, and they knew it because he wanted to just drive down here and lie to me. But the vehicle that I'm gonna be renting, the same vehicle, is gonna fit my needs. And that's okay. Honey, I am not in Alabama. I am in Tennessee. But Alabama just, okay, I live in the middle of Tennessee. So Nashville, like if you go to this mall, what's the name of that mall? It's an hour and a half from Huntsville. So very close to Alabama, like Alabama. And when I get my wheelchair van. I'm going to Montgomery, Alabama, because I want to go to Africa Town, Africa Town, Africa Town. So, but I can hear nature. I don't know. I think that's a cricket. The birds were really cutting up earlier. I gotta change my bird feeder. But tomorrow afternoon, the young man's gonna come and do some work around my house for me. Good morning, Michelle. And one of the things I realized is that this journey is simply living each day, even though I'm imperfect, but living this day knowing that my body can get back into alignment with nature, because it's not in line with nature. Actually, there's nothing wrong with being big. It's the inability to do the things that you want to do that inhibits the process. Because I've been big my whole life, but it ain't ever stopped nothing. Now that's when that's when it's a real problem. And really the weight of the world was just pounding on me. But Beverly Brown, why you want to meet me, girl? I act just like black people act. It's black people right there where you at. But where do you live, Beverly Brown? Because when I go to travel, I want to do meetups. So we definitely can do meetups. So, is that the bus coming to get me? Let's see. Girl, get left. They left me twice. There goes the bus. Let me see what the bus. I mean, y'all know what the bus. It's just coming down the street. So sometimes they be backing in my driveway, and I'm like, look, don't hit my mailbox. That mailbox costs $300, and I'm gonna need my money as soon as you hit it. Let me talk about But I definitely want to do meetups. And actually, I'm looking now. I'm trying to find some T-shirts. I was gonna do like some pajamas, but I think it's gonna be better if I do some T-shirts. Girl, I'm gonna be coming to. I like me some South Carolina now. The only thing that kept me from South Carolina, I went to Columbia, South Carolina, and was Charlotte? No, Charlotte's in North Carolina. Somewhere in South Carolina, we had a great time. We wore our hats because I'm a resume writer, so we have resume conferences everywhere. And honey, when I went to that plantation, and them people was walking right there, us people was on the van, and the alligators was over there, and them people was walking right there. Hey, do your people hang out with alligators?
Why? Alligators?
Yes.
No.
Because I'm talking about them people that do. And I didn't know if your people did that.
Oh, no.
He from Guam. So, I mean, they really, like us, brown, even though they look like they look, but they really brown people. I'm just saying. So, South Carolina, I ain't going to be able to fool with them. Them gators. Me and them gators, we ain't going to be doing business. But I actually liked it. I was like, I can live here because it's just like what I'm used to, the South. And so, and they heard the plant sale. And so,
PCA's not following you today? Or?
She is, but she doesn't come in until 12. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like, what time is it? It's like 6:20. She's asleep. Or she not asleep, but she at home. But they're coming to pick me up at 11:50. I gotta call them and tell them she don't come in until 12. Okay. Sometimes this pink thing stops it from moving. So what I'm saying is that so I'm thinking about doing some T-shirts, and this one I'm gonna put like a heart right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And then a bear right here and a heart right here. It's gonna say supporting obesity, gout. No, it's this right here that's touching that right there.
It's not touching it yet.
Oh, it's not. Remember something?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yesterday it moved, even though it was touching it. It still let it move. Okay.
I didn't notice it earlier, but the lever is down.
So let's talk about. Okay, so it's gonna have a bear right here and a heart right here, and it's gonna say, "I get so depressed now. I always have to have someone with me to help me. At the same time, I just have to keep pressing on and thank God I've been here and for all the things I can do." Girl, let me tell you something. I was just like that. I ain't had nobody help me. I'm just sitting there. I would call my neighbors or call somebody to come and heat my food up. I can't do nothing. No. Let me tell you what. Miss, what's your name? Miss Annette. Let me tell you something, honey. No longer will Miss Annette say I get so depressed because there ain't nothing to get depressed about. This is what I want Miss Annette to do. I want Miss Nanette to say, honey, I'm tired. It hurts. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here because it hurts. But you ain't gotta be depressed about it. Just like my mama used to say. My mama used to say, you ain't gotta cry about it, and I cry about everything. And so I want you to. Okay, it is what it is. So in that season of low, I don't like using the word depressed because the Bible in Isaiah it uses the words feeling of low, like low, LOW, lowliness. So I like to use the word that the Bible uses because the words that the world uses, the world, honey, this world is not your home. You just are passing through. Your treasures are laid up somewhere beyond the blue. I don't want to take this. I want to leave this here. Would you sit this on the bench for me when you come out, please? Would you sit there on the bench for me? I wanted to leave that in the kitchen. I don't like to put too many. I mean, when you come out, I don't like to put too many juices around my computer because y'all know my computer is my lifeblood, and you know I'm that girl who sleeps with her computer. One time, I'm gonna tell you something funny. I'm gonna tell you about that depression, but hold that thought. One time, I had a boyfriend I really love. His name was Keith. And he said that I love my computer more than him because I entertained my computer when I was supposed to be entertaining him. Wink, wink. You got it? I said, did I? Because I think my computer went off or something, and I stopped and got it going. Loved him, I sure did. But I'm like, look, I gotta listen to my radio station. Oh my goodness.
So put on the bench down here.
Please, I'll get it when I come home. I meant to leave it in the kitchen. Okay. So let me tell you this, baby girl. Because we're here together, now we can help each other not have to be laying down. Because really the reason that you can't move is because of you feeling sad. It's not that you can't move, that it hurts.
Good morning.
And so if I would have had somebody to tell me to, and I did get up sometimes, like I would get up and go to the door. Sometimes I would stay on the couch. And I would, because I have 2 recliners, so I would just recline on the couch. You mean do it? You can do it? Okay. So what I'm saying to you is, that's why I see how this van comes to get me. And when I first started riding it, they would say, Debra, you have to be on time because we will leave you. And you only have 5 minutes. So I had to, and I'm not a morning person because remember, I'm up all night. So I started, well, when I got my wheelchair, I started going to the pool to swim. So sometimes at first I wasn't going like at 5 in the morning like that. I would just go like noon or 2 or 3 or whatever because you know I'm sleepy in the morning because I'm up all night. But you have to find a way to participate in something that gets you to going, because the only way, even though I'm telling you I was in the bed for 3 months. And honestly, I weighed 50 pounds less than I do right now when my house was on fire when I was in the hotel. And but I didn't know how my walker worked. So when that thing popped off the walker, I thought it was broke. So I can't sit in it because I think it's broke. But when I was in my apartment, I used to sit in that thing all the time and cook and ride and roll around in it. So so Annette, what I want you to know is God, He makes all emotions, but you can't claim depression. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. This world got y'all. Let's go. We're gonna be depressed. We're gonna take some pills, and I took some pills too. And my prayer partner, he said I shouldn't call him my prayer partner, but he was telling me, you don't need all that. And that's, I don't know if you have a husband or not, but I listen to wise counsel from my brother, my dad. And from men of valor, because sometimes as a man rule a woman because he's sexist. And when I told him he was sexy, he started thinking he was sexy. I'm like, Daddy, please. And don't let one of my friends tell me my daddy look good. I'm like, Daddy, she thinks you look good. So what I'm telling you is that you have to rephrase what you say, because I doubt if you really are depressed. You have feelings of loneliness, and the fact that everybody on social media, famous people, want to claim that they're depressed. They daddy went there. Timothy daddy went there. When his daddy went there, the one he raised by his grandma. What David daddy was? David daddy is Solomon, isn't it? And I gotta speak in Ebonics, y'all, because sometimes when you believe the hype, see, this is the problem. When you really believe the hype don't love you. The hype ain't don't mean that somebody was doing a sermon on mental health in the pulpit and everybody was cheering them on, because that's worldliness. Jesus already got the Kenneth said, Brother Kenneth Gilmore said that when Jesus should change the situation of mental health patients in the mental health institutions. Because didn't Jesus say that you can do more than I'm doing while I'm on this earth? So why we don't tune into that? We sure tune into them sins. We sure tune into who's sleeping with who.
In 4 miles,
So,
take a slight right turn onto
you know, if you're ready, it's right here. It's right in between your eyes, and that's your mind. So yeah, I wish somebody was here to help me right now. But guess what? When I got on the toilet and stood up and got down and stood up and got down and stood up and got down, when I got in the shower and it didn't hurt, it used to hurt right here because I would have to grab and I would be, you know, I was scared because I knew my knees were weak. But now it's not. Even though I maneuver it, I put both of my legs on the stool in front of me in the shower, like for real did that the other day. I was like, what? Wasn't scared, knees wasn't hurting or nothing. So I'm saying to you, I'm not disvalidating your feelings, but I'm kind of, like, y'all think I'm real nice and all that. But let me tell you something. Our parents picked cotton for 469 years. If my dad and mom had moved up to Tennessee, if my dad hadn't got my mom pregnant, and if let me tell you what changed it. Welfare. See, welfare came about in the 30s when white people were welfare in the 70s. If we didn't have welfare, which gave all black people except teachers and preachers in Mississippi middle income, they did not have. They couldn't, like, now you can go get a job, make some, you're middle income. That's what welfare and federal programming did for black people. But by the grace of God, I would still be picking cotton during the season. They have machines, but they pick because manual labor and manufacture. The reason that all these companies come to the South is because the people are already used to being workers. They're already used to the plantations, either in jail or in the factories. But prior to that, on the plantations. So I look at it a little bit differently, and I just want you to snap out of it, because you're still here. And if people have to come from sun up to sundown to care for you, oh well. You got to that's why you got to go outside and look at the nature. You got to get some plants in your house so you can breathe oxygen. You have to count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what the Lord has done. That's why you have to declutter, take stuff away. See, I'm trying to get stuff out of my room, put it in the drawers, get some flowers in, because I want to be made whole. Because on the plantation, you couldn't take a break because you were depressed. You had to pick that damn cotton and shut up. They had a white man on a horse with a gun. I don't know if you can even visualize that. But now what they have is, he's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me.
No.
Okay. Now what they have programming through social media and TV that tells you all day long you're depressed. All that stuff. Your daddy went there. all that stuff.
It's all about control.
Okay? So, baby, I mean, you get so depressed. Why? Hell, you got food. Do you know? Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. When we didn't have no food, our mama would make biscuits and salmon patties with some syrup. That big old can of K-Roll syrup. So I'm not telling you I don't understand, because baby, I have been there. But what I'm telling you is this. If you don't learn some history so you can understand why your back is strong, I don't even know if you're black or not, but I think you might be. I don't know. But I'm just saying, baby, your back's strong, okay? And the games, these people out, girl, I'm about to say the CRACKER word. Woo, Jesus, give me some control. The games they playing with us, they the same games, different year. So ain't nothing changed. Y'all go out there and move in the suburbs thinking you're something. Now they coming in buying grandma house because they want to be back downtown. See, every time you think you something and you get depressed because your something ain't there, then they hit you with a hoodwink. Okay? So baby, you better get some. See that back strong? And the Bible tells you, it says, so gird your back up. Because when we was out there sinning, we was having a good old time. The Bible tells you that you had what you call a good time. Now those are things you too ashamed to even mention. But people don't have no shame. They mention all of that. However, the thing you were doing, it gives you reserve and it gives you dedication to be righteous. So repent of your sins. Repent. It's a sin to be depressed. It's a sin not to have faith. All you need is a mustard seed. I got a mustard seed in my pocketbook. One of the ladies in the gym, she bought me a mustard seed when she went to Hot Springs, Arkansas. I got that mustard seed, girl. That mustard seed like that big. That little right there. That's my mustard seed. So you have to find your mustard seed. Wait a minute. Maybe I need to put a mustard seed on a t-shirt. Lord have mercy. So I was going to put all the stuff I always say on a t-shirt. And then like we could just buy t-shirts and we could wear our t-shirts together. What I'm saying to you is, you can't let this society hoodwink you. Because when you go to Mississippi and Tennessee and Arkansas and Alabama and everywhere else and see one, you know what a shotgun house means? You shoot a shotgun from the kitchen, from the living room to the kitchen, the bullet will go straight through the door. And that was at best. Now some of our people who were, one of the reasons they got us because we were talented. So we had people who were brick masons and stuff like that. So their slave quarters were made of brick because they could do it. But everybody else's slave quarters were made of wood. However, all I'm telling you is, baby, get your history together. Reverse that stuff. Rewrite that stuff. You know, you can say, I want to, what, I don't know how to say that, but I'm just telling you, I can't stay there. Yes. Yes, my email address is letmewriteitforyou@gmail. And so you definitely can, in all words. Okay. I don't understand what this is. Sikuda, that's I think that's Italian or Spanish. But I can recognize French. I'm going to do some posts in French because I did the translation and it's really some cool stuff that people are saying. Okay, you want to meet me too? Y'all don't have me doing some meetups now. I am. When I get my wheelchair van, we're going to do some meetups. What we're going to do when we do our meetups, we can go, you know, we can always go eat and have a chit chat and give some giveaways and things like that. And, you know, we could just do some stuff. Or we could just go do some, you know, I mean, I like nature and stuff, but, you know, I'm black here, like, we can do some meetups. That would be good. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Because I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. So if this guy the upgrade, LOL. No, child, that was a long time ago. I'm just telling you about him. No, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about me. When he is there, first of all, my finger not gonna be empty. First of all, and second of all, I'm gonna get married at Graceland in Memphis. Anyway, and third of all, we're gonna stand the people out and we're gonna be woo. I don't think you're trying to kill me. And we're gonna be shuttled. I mean, I already got it planned out. And either we're gonna go to Bahamas because my brother. Well, we're gonna go to Tanzania, but my brother is a captain on the boat, so like he has his own boat, so he could just take us. So, but you know what? I've seen some stuff on the internet that the ocean floor is dangerous. So I'm like, I don't know about that. That might be too much, cause the ocean ain't got no friends, and the ocean can shake a cruise ship. So I don't know about that. Except going from Key West to or Miami to Bahamas might be more calmer, because some of the waves in Jamaica was calmer. So I don't know. I don't know. I have to think about that. But it also depends on what my husband wants to do too. But honey, I am single, but not yet ready to mingle.
Go ahead.
So that's what Pastor Blas says.
Hey, I'm
He said, we don't just shake and bake around here. He's so funny. He's a great pastor. Oh my goodness. He's a great public speaker. Good morning. Southern Red Sugar. All right now. I understand what you're saying. I still drive, etc. I'm trying to get back into my pastor. That's what I'm saying. Speak faithful, feel words. See, the world loves to say, oh, let me tell you what's wrong. Oh, girl, let me tell you. Miss Debra, I got what you got. See, that ain't going to make me go, oh, it's going to make me cuss you out. But in a nice way. Because, baby, the doctors will tell you what they need to tell you for their benefit. They're not doing it for your benefit. They're supposed to do no harm. But I have been diagnosed with needing a CPAP since last year. Do I have one? No, I do not. I'm coughing up a storm. But I asked God to keep me and help me from panicking. But when I did, I'm telling you, and it took, when I did that CPAP test, I was so scared. I was like, I want to go home. And my niece had to drive 45 minutes to come up and sit with me in the middle of the night because I was getting ready to go home because I was scared. So, you know, I'm just saying, Tanzania, okay, we say Tanzania, but they say Tanzania. Hey, Tanzania, in the house. Tanzania, in the house. See, I want to go to Mount Kilimanjaro. Hey, let me tell you about that. I was talking to this guy at he was working at Mount Kilimanjaro. He was like, come on, come up and walk up the mountain. And he was showing me pictures of everybody walking up the mountain. I was like, let me tell you something. The only reason you there is because you work there. And all them people pictures you showing me walking up that mountain with them dangerous animals are white. I ain't doing that. I'm going to ride in the van up the mountain, go to the gift shop, buy some stuff in the gift shop, buy some postcards, take some selfies, and get back in the van and drive back down the mountain. Because I'm black, I don't do that. Y'all don't even do that. So no, I ain't for that life. But it's so many things in Africa I want to see. I don't know. I have my first customer from Tanzania, and so several years ago, we still communicate. But honey, I tell you, are you talking to me? I'm black. Oh, I do good. It's me. I just stopped doing things. I've been in this chair for 1 year. You have a wheelchair? Girl, your wheelchair. You've been in a wheelchair for a year? What? Baby, Debra Matthews be gone in her wheelchair. When I first got in, I couldn't really sit in it more than 2 hours. So the more I exercise, like now I can sit in it a long time. And that's the thing. Wait a minute. Ghana is my place. I told my daddy I'm Ghanaian. I'm like, Daddy, I'm from Ghana because I look like them Ghana people. I'm Abena Kwansama. So hello. Oh, let me tell you something about TV. Do you watch Taxi? When I was in London, I would watch African movies every day or Korean movies. I'm sorry, but my African movies make me cry every day. It make me like bawl in tears because they're so romantic. Oh, this is how they say in Africa. They say this about their husbands. You are my breath. We don't say that about our men in the U.S., but I mean, it's so romantic. Oh my goodness, it's so romantic. So yes, when will I be back again? Okay, I'm sorry. When will I be back where again? I don't know. Once I get my wheelchair van, you're gonna know it because I'm gonna be on here and I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be coming to a town or country near you. First stop is Palenque, Colombia. Remember that. That's the first stop. No shortcuts. Palenque, Colombia. Second stop, South Africa. Johannesburg, because I want to go to Zulu village and see the Zulu warriors and sit on their laps and let them pick me up. So Zulu warriors, you better be practicing because I'm coming. And you best know how to pick up this girl. And then I'm going, I guess I'll have to go to Kenya because Kenya is next door to South Africa. So we'll see. But I guess I do have to go to Kenya since I'm gonna be all the way out there. So those are my 2 stops. And but as soon as I get my wheelchair, man, where am I going? I'm going to Dollywood. That's the first place I'm going. I might go to Dollywood. I'm gonna rent a van. I can go to Dollywood and rent a van. Dollywood ain't but like 4.5 hours from me. But anywho, I'm gonna be everywhere because I'm gonna be everywhere because that's what I like to. I like to go places and do things, and I want to do service projects when I'm there, and maybe some paid gigs. I can do some resume seminars. I can do I can do anything you want me to do. Do what you want to with everyone. Do what you want to. Let's have some fun now. There are 28 people in the group, but only 9 people hit the like button. Could y'all hit the like button? Good morning, Keisha. Good morning, Raj. Good morning, Annette. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. So the bus people called me. They was like, Deborah, you know the library doesn't open till 9. I'm like, I know there's a plan sale going on.
Yeah, I was wondering why I'm picking up so early.
Because I always come at 7:30.
Oh.
And so y'all just be happy to pick me up all at 6 to 6:57. And so yes, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. All things are possible if you just believe. All things are possible if you just believe. And you have to. That's why God said, if you don't have the mind like a child, then He can't use He can't use you in His kingdom. And we've gotten so far away from God that I don't know if I'm coming or going. All I know is I want to eat. But not all the time. I don't want to eat the good stuff. I want to eat the junk. Okay, you don't ask a lady her age, honey. That's not appropriate. And so, I was thinking about, okay, should I go to Chick-fil-A? Oh, I like that fence. I'm gonna get a fence like that put in my yard. It's gonna be 6 feet like that one. But I hate vines coming up the fence because when I was growing up, we had these bushy things on the backside of our house, and they had water on them. So I always thought it was snake spit, just in my little girl imagination. And the funny thing is, I didn't run away from it. I always was hanging out, looking at it and stuff. But I would just scare my little creativity. I love these houses. Look at this one. Look how cute that house is. I love those houses. You know, I just love those houses. So, what I'm going to do is I'm super early, 7 o'clock. The plant sale don't start till 8 o'clock, 8:30. But when you ride the paratransit, they pick you up an hour and 15 minutes before you have an appointment. So that's kind of the rule, which is cool with me. It's foggy out. It's a foggy day. So I am going
by the cafe.
Yeah, I don't think it's open though, cause is it open?
Cafe should be open.
Oh well, then that's what I'm talking about. Yes, that would be awesome. We're gonna look at the cafe. Oh yes, the career center used to be right here, so I used to work over here for years until we moved where it's now located. So, anywho, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I am Debra Ann Matthews. I'm a person who supports wheelchair use, weight loss, dealing with gout, lymphedema, carpal tunnel syndrome, all the stuff. And I encourage you to lose weight with me. So I just talk. Really, I'll just be talking. Y'all just be like, you're out there, yang, 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 yang. And the only thing you're doing is you are stopping my family from having to listen to me yang, 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 yang. Ohio's in the house. Hey, Ohio's in the house. I just love that people tune in from everywhere. That is so wonderful. So we want to encourage y'all. And so, and I kind of don't mind being early because the early bird gets the worm. Because I'm the last years of my work, and I was always late for everything. Don't they pick you up early and I had to sleep for hours to wait on them to pick me up back home? Oh no, they're always on time. If they are late, it's because of traffic. Woo, 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 woo. Stop. Is the cafeteria open? Ooh, there goes some plants. Okay, I want to stop. I want to go. Mhm. Yeah, because I heard that if you don't get there early, then they're gonna have all the plants gonna be gone. And so, so yeah, there's somebody out there. No, they're very talented. We live in Clarksville. I said Nashville, baby, this is the best thing going. I'm gonna take the paratransit, and they have a big like Greyhound bus, but it's a city bus. I can take the paratransit to the city bus that goes to Nashville, but I'm gonna take it like at 5 in the morning, and then when I get to Nashville, I'm gonna take the paratransit in Nashville, and then I'm gonna go visit my niece at her school. I gotta take them some donuts, so you know. But I gotta look and pick up my stuff.
My apologies, 512.
I should have brought my wheelbarrow. I wasn't thinking. Okay. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push it all the way in because you know it's gonna. That's fine. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to
In a check system like.
my shirt fell.
You know what?
My jacket fell back. I'm always taking like my heavy jacket. It's a shawl because I like to wrap up. But look at all those. But yeah. But no, I love the paratransit. They're very timely. If they're not on time, it's because of traffic. Because our city is growing so much that we got.
I have to grab it because I don't want that thing clipping on it
Okay.
when it goes down.
Okay. Excuse me.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I got the gray one here. But yeah, my cousin made me this. How long have I been in a wheelchair? Since 2001. No, not 2001. Maybe. I got a wheelchair June. This is 2023, 2022. So I think it was June 2021. Alabama, yes. And so, and I asked my doctor. Well, I asked her for it because I want to go places, just like I'm going here. Because if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be able to walk over there, pick it out, get it all together. But in my wheelchair, I can do that.
Okay, go ahead.
I can do that. And so. Excuse me.
Go left.
Okay. 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 Wonderful. And then,
There you go.
I'm sorry. Sorry about you coughing. I've been coughing like that. Stuck in there. So this must be individual people bringing stuff. I thought it was the society of the master gardener.
Go left.
Okay. Are you coming to pick me back up?
Maybe someone else.
Okay, thank you. Hi. 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 Oh my God, are you selling all of this?
Yeah. We're having the master gardener.
I know.
Is that just a little cough or is it COVID?
No. I need a CPAP, and the doctor said until they get that they have to order it. Until I get the I'm sorry for coughing.
That's all right.
Until I got what you call it when you stop breathing when you lay down?
Oh, the apnea.
Yeah. So the
They're gonna
CPAP
have
pushed
to
that
order
breath
you
down.
one.
Yeah, and so I just went Thursday. They said it's gonna take 3 weeks. Yes. So that's what it is. So this is actually 3 plants in one or one?
This one is these are 4. There's 4 ponytails in there. I've grown these for a long time. I want 200 for that one. This one is a lime tree.
Look at this. Okay.
It smells
Okay.
See that?
Oh my goodness.
And so there's a hey, how you doing?
Okay.
I think I'm the only one here.
Yes, I can't.
All I've got.
What?
This smells so good.
Oh, thank you.
I'm here, but I
That
got
perfume
something.
is it's called Cabin.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
My angel.
I like that one right there though. This one right there. That one.
Oh, the mother-in-law. The mother-in-law. I'm selling for
They're bigger than these.
that one. I'm selling for 45.
I've never seen
Okay.
them.
Pot.
With the pot.
Yeah, well, the pot was 25. So.
Okay. 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 Let's see. What about? Do you have a Jesus plant, Lima?
I do not have anything called that.
There has to be another name for it.
I do have very hot peppers.
Really?
I have never heard of it.
My home care worker just told me.
But you know, Clarksville's got so many different nationalities and people from different states that live
Yes.
here. That sometimes there's another name for it and we just don't know.
Exactly.
I-
So
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
Where you at?
getting.
No, I'm from Houston.
Yeah, I
And
love
you know,
these.
some of the things like they call them. Well, they're down. You know,
I had
I
the
laugh.
strangest thing happened with that. I had lived here several years, and my children's friends kept talking about
Okay.
these buttercups
So
Buttercups,
y'all.
over
buttercups.
and over.
And I'm like,
And I said,
Girl,
oh, that
ain't nobody
sounds
bigger
so
than me,
nice.
honey.
I would
Not
love
that
to know
ass.
what they are. Well, we'll bring you
What I'm
some.
gonna
So they
do is
did.
I'm going to-
And I thought,
and you're
Stop
That's the deal.
What's the deal?
and record back when I do my walk. Because I'm gonna when I get my flowers, I'm gonna do my walk.
I will
Okay.
see you a
But
little
honey,
later.
we're gonna do this thing together. We're gonna
Well, that's
encourage
a
each
regular
other,
F.
and we're
Yeah,
going
that's a regular
to
F-150. That's like
we're
Joe's
going to
truck.
have a good
Joe's truck.
time. Okay.
You have a bus
Ooh,
one, and if you want, if you want something, to
Yeah.
take with you-
How much is this one right there? That one right there. It looked like a something. It
The
looks-
little Thai basil? Oh, this
that one.
Oh, this is called Mother of Millions, and she's
Look at
got.
that.
She'll make little bitty
Can you imagine
leaflets,
what it's
and
like
those
up
fall,
my
and
house
then
fall
they keep
here?
growing. And cotton all, I'm doing $5 for this.
Well,
Okay, I want that one.
You want that?
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Okay, thank
Because I
you.
thought you're
Okay,
gonna.
y'all.
That way you would.
We about to spend some money. God bless. Okay. Bye bye. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Yeah.